Have you ever wondered what the most terrifying discovery in human history could be? Not a monster, not a natural disaster, and not even a world war, but something that could completely change humanity's understanding of reality itself forever. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and seeing the same headline everywhere. Every television channel, every smartphone screen, and every social media platform displaying one shocking message that instantly captures the world's attention. Scientists have made a discovery that changes everything. A discovery so powerful and so unexpected that it forces humanity to question its future, its purpose, and even its place in the universe. Today, we are going to explore several discoveries that could completely transform human civilization. And as we move forward through each possibility, the ideas become more frightening than the last. For thousands of years, people have looked up at the stars and asked one simple question. It is a question that has followed humanity, from ancient civilizations all the way to today. Are we alone in the universe? It may be the oldest question humanity has ever asked, and despite centuries of searching, we still do not know the answer. Today, powerful telescopes scan distant stars every night, while giant radio antennas listen carefully for signals that could reveal intelligent life somewhere beyond our planet. Scientists have spent decades searching the cosmos for evidence that someone or something else may exist out there, among the countless stars scattered across the universe. Now imagine that one day, astronomers detect a strange signal coming from a distant star system, located hundreds of light years away from Earth. At first, researchers assume it must be a natural phenomenon, perhaps an unusual cosmic event or a rare astronomical process that scientists have never observed before. But after months of careful study, something incredible becomes clear. The signal contains mathematical patterns that seem impossible to create through random natural processes alone. The message repeats again and again with remarkable consistency. Every test confirms the same result, leaving scientists with fewer and fewer possible explanations for what they are seeing.
Eventually, the evidence becomes impossible to ignore. Humanity reaches a conclusion that changes history forever. For the first time, we know that we are not alone. At first, people around the world would celebrate this extraordinary discovery. It would instantly become the most important scientific breakthrough in the history of humanity. Governments would demand answers, scientists would hold emergency meetings, and news organizations would provide non-stop coverage as the entire world tries to understand the discovery.
But once the excitement begins to fade, a much more uncomfortable question starts appearing in people's minds. If intelligent aliens exist, what do they know about us? Have they already discovered Earth? Are they friendly observers? Or do they have intentions we cannot understand? Humanity would suddenly face questions unlike any before. The excitement slowly turns into uncertainty, and uncertainty often becomes fear. But what if an even more disturbing possibility is waiting just beyond this discovery? But what if finding intelligent alien life is not actually the most terrifying discovery humanity could make? What if the real fear comes from understanding why the universe seems so strangely silent despite its unimaginable size? Our galaxy alone contains billions of stars, and many of those stars almost certainly have planets orbiting around them. When you consider those numbers, life elsewhere seems not only possible, but extremely likely. Scientists estimate that countless planets may have conditions suitable for life. Some of these worlds could be millions or even billions of years older than Earth and potentially far more advanced. So here is the mystery. If intelligent civilizations should exist throughout the universe, then where are they? Why don't we see evidence of advanced societies spreading across the stars today? One possible explanation is an idea that many scientists and thinkers find deeply unsettling. It is known as the Great Filter, and its implications are genuinely frightening to consider. The Great Filter suggests that every civilization eventually reaches a critical stage in its development. A stage where survival becomes incredibly difficult and failure becomes far more likely. At first, everything seems promising. Technology advances rapidly, scientific discoveries accelerate, and civilization grows more powerful with each passing generation, creating a future that appears brighter than ever. Then something changes. Perhaps environmental collapse begins threatening the planet, or resources become increasingly scarce, creating problems that even advanced societies struggle to overcome successfully. Maybe artificial intelligence becomes too powerful to control. Maybe technologies designed to improve life eventually create risks so dangerous that civilization can no longer manage them safely. Or perhaps conflict becomes the problem. Advanced civilizations may create weapons so destructive that a single mistake could erase centuries of progress in only a matter of hours. Imagine this process, repeating countless times throughout the galaxy. Civilizations rise, achieve greatness, reach incredible levels of advancement, and then suddenly disappear without leaving behind a trace. Entire worlds may once have been filled with intelligent life, culture, innovation, and ambition. Today, they could exist only as silent ruins, drifting through the darkness of space. Now imagine, scientists uncover evidence suggesting this pattern has happened again and again throughout cosmic history. Not a theory or speculation, but evidence supported by observations. The data suggests that advanced civilizations repeatedly disappear before becoming powerful enough to colonize the galaxy. Suddenly, the silence of the universe starts making much more sense. Humanity would immediately face an uncomfortable question. If other civilizations failed after reaching advanced stages of development, are we currently moving toward exactly the same outcome ourselves?
For the first time, the universe would no longer seem empty because of chance. Instead, its silence would feel like a warning left behind by countless lost civilizations. Perhaps the greatest threat facing humanity is not an alien civilization hidden somewhere among the stars. Perhaps the greatest threat has always been our own actions and decisions. But as disturbing as the Great Filter may be, the next possibility is even stranger. Because what if humanity discovers that something has already been quietly watching us for a very long time?
Seems harmless. Just another distant object drifting through space, like countless others that have passed before. Imagine astronomers suddenly discovering an unusual object near our solar system. At first but then something impossible happens. The object changes direction completely on its own. Natural objects do not behave this way, and scientists immediately realize they are witnessing something extraordinary. Comets follow predictable paths, and asteroids obey the laws of gravity. Yet this mysterious object appears capable of controlling its own movement, almost as if it is making decisions. Seems harmless. Just another distant object drifting through space, like countless others that have passed before. Imagine astronomers suddenly discovering an unusual object near our solar system. At first but then something impossible happens. The object changes direction completely on its own. Natural objects do not behave this way, and scientists immediately realize they are witnessing something extraordinary. Comets follow predictable paths, and asteroids obey the laws of gravity. Yet this mysterious object appears capable of controlling its own movement, almost as if it is making decisions. News of the discovery spreads rapidly across the globe. Governments demand answers, scientists debate possibilities, and billions of people anxiously wait to learn what happens next. The idea becomes impossible to ignore. Humanity may discover that it has never truly been alone, and that something has been quietly watching our progress the entire time. Yet somehow, there may be an even stranger discovery waiting beyond that. One that challenges not only our place in the universe, but reality itself. What if everything around you is not exactly what it appears to be? The chair beneath you, the ground below, and even the stars above. This idea is known as simulation theory. It suggests that our entire universe could be an incredibly advanced simulation, created by a civilization far more advanced than our own. Imagine scientists discovering strange patterns hidden within the laws of physics, patterns that should not exist naturally, and seem suspiciously similar to lines of computer code. As more experiments confirm the findings, the evidence becomes harder to dismiss. The universe may not be entirely natural, and could have been intentionally designed. Humanity would suddenly face questions unlike any in history. Who created the simulation? Why was it created? And are we being observed every moment of our lives? Perhaps the most frightening question of all would be this: if someone created our reality, could they also choose to end it whenever they wanted? But even simulations may not be the most terrifying possibility. Imagine scientists discovering evidence of a future cosmic event that humanity has absolutely no power to stop. The event may be thousands, millions, or even billions of years away. Yet, for the first time, humanity would know with certainty that an ending is coming. Which discovery would terrify you the most? Finding alien life, learning we live inside a simulation, or discovering humanity's fate has already been decided? Let us know below, and subscribe to The Silent Universe for more mysteries of space, science, and the unknown.